Good evening, life groups. I hope that you guys are doing well. And I'm really enjoying this series through Acts 2:42 and kind of breaking down these three foundational components that existed for the early church as a pattern for the modern church to follow, and that I hope our church does a good job following. And we do. And that's, one of the cool things about this subject that we talked about on Sunday, this, fellowship and the breaking of bread, is that I'm really especially now with Life Group, I'm in this video and in the questions and discussion and all that, I'm really preaching to the choir because you guys are the ones who are prioritizing meeting together regularly, weekly, fellowshipping together. It's really awesome to see how much you guys as life groups love being together. To me, it does really follow not just the pattern of the New Testament church, but like their character and the component of them loving it that I talked about. Like they loved being together. I get, so many complaints about the fact that we have breaks in life groups. I think those breaks are good. I think they help our longevity and not getting burned out, especially for those hosting and leading. But some of y'all do complain because, and I actually love it because what it tells me is that you guys love being together. You're like, please don't break up us being together and eating together and having discussion and fellowshipping. I love that about you guys. Because of that, I think you'll have a really good, unique perspective on the questions that I have for you guys tonight, especially because, when they talk about like overcoming obstacles, you guys have actively overcome the obstacles that we as modern Westerners have to New Testament fellowship. You've overcome those things and you continually overcome those things. You guys are the ones who have seen and experienced all the benefits of New Testament fellowship. So you're going to have a perspective of that. Like, it's not going to be like you're going to sit around wondering, what is the benefit? You guys know, you guys gather together. You see how important it is for your lives. And so I hope that makes the discussion over these questions really rich for you guys tonight. I'm thankful for you guys. And I'll talk about this more on Sunday with our sermon on prayer. Prayer as the pattern for the church. But this stuff that I say, sometimes I always pray it doesn't sound like too harsh or anything. But I think, I don't want anyone to feel condemned. I don't want anyone to feel rebuked unless that's what God's word is doing. It does rebuke us sometimes. My desire, though, is to talk about how good these three things are, so that rather than feeling guilty for not doing them or prioritizing them as much as we should, we would cultivate a taste for it. We would learn to delight in those things. Like, yeah, I need the word, I need fellowship, I need prayer. And I really hope that's what the Spirit and God's word does for us, across this 3-week series. We'll be closing it out with prayer, the subject of prayer on Sunday. So that'll be great. Enjoy your time tonight. I pray that your fellowship and breaking of bread is super awesome. God bless you guys.